Hey everybody, back with more reaction videos decode for you today. And today we have Tom Clancy's Elite Squad, and we have the intro for this game, yeah, which is causing some type of controversy. But we're going to see, with a little bit of digging via using the code, how much, if so, is it contrived, and yeah, and we'll take it from there. On the right here, oh sorry, on the left, excuse me. You see where it says a YouTuber, the quartering? Basically, it's going to say first John Boyega, which is the Star Wars guy. And feel free to check out that video. I'm not going to go into it, but feel free to check that out. I put that upload out on 25th of June. And again, you'll see more of the same hallmarks with the racism stuff, Black Lives Matter, and the protests that have been going on, and how it all syncs, why they use John Boyega. And so let's just hit play on this. So here we're on the quarter-inch channel, as you can see. I'm just going to play like no more than a minute.
Whoa! Ubisoft, or Ubisoft, did an oopsie. They accidentally used the wrong imagery in their game trailer, and internet tankies be mad. Ubisoft forced to apologize for Tom Clancy game imagery that suggests BLM is part of it. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I mean, I just watched some footage from Portland. It didn't exactly look like they were wrong, but I mean, I live 20 minutes north of Kenosha. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, well, it must have been all that peace that burned down that local game shop. Uh, Today, Ubisoft announced it will remove race.
I have to quickly pause it. What about, and I'm not saying that normal civilians from being riled up didn't burn down the shop, but did you not see all the police leaving bricks when the George Floyd first happened? And they even got caught hitting out shop windows to obviously then incite and cause, a riot, etc. Just putting that out there. Anyway, let's continue.
Raised fist imagery from the opening cinematic of a new mobile on that local game shop. Uh, Today, Ubisoft announced it will remove raised fist imagery from the opening cinematic of a new mobile game. By the way, they didn't invent the raised fist images. That's been around long before BLM. That's the dumbest part about this. Um, Tom Clancy's Elite Squad, following a widespread criticism that the game's intro plays on right wing.
And just quickly, obviously people can leave comments if they notice something and then something can pick up and then it will get, media attention and stuff and build traction. But a lot of the stuff that gets played out is more than likely coming from the you-know-who's. It's easy, to make it look like people are talking about, this, that, and whatnot online. And then before you know it, everybody's got something to talk about and then it just does its thing. Do you know what I mean? And then little do you know, they are the ones behind, your Beirut blast, your terrorist stuff, the boogeymen, which is a sham. What's the name we came up with the other day? Al Sham Baghdadi. No, Al Shamik Baghdadi. But it's just, again, we're gonna get into some more stuff anyway. As I say, who owns Black Lives Matter right now, all this type of stuff. But anyway, it's not hard to see how they can do like a reverse psychology type of thing with this game, or maybe not. But as I say, we're gonna get to something and we'll see if that is so or not.
Oh my god, it's not a conspiracy theory. Look at the footage. They literally just okay, whatever. They just had a summary uh execution, yeah, filmed on camera of a Trump supporter. But yeah, whatever. Everything's fine. Mostly peaceful, says CNN. Elite Squad, which came out on iOS and Android earlier this week, begins with a narrated video laying out the game's premise, which paints protest movements as fronts for an organization called Umbra, a global bad guy network trying to take over the world. Protesters, quote, claim to promote an egalitarian utopia to gain popular support. Well, behind the scenes, Umbra organizes deadly bad attacks to generate even more chaos and weaken governments. Oh.
And just quickly, look how many games and movies, as we know, and TV shows and stuff like that, you know, have shown you something that then has taken place in your reality. Again, this is how, you know, they prime your mind up, get you groomed, preconditioned, pre-programmed, etc. And then before you know it, you're living out the, you know, their wildest fantasy, not realizing what's going on. Man. You'll watch about another minute.
So where's the I mean, it's a video game. Obviously, we could start there. It's a fictional video game, but
Actually, do you know what? Let's get to the trailer now. So here's the trailer.
The world is in an alarming state. Wars, corruption, and poverty have made it more unstable than ever. As the situation keeps worsening, anger is brewing. From between the cracks, a new threat has emerged to take advantage of escalating civil unrest. They are known as Umbra, a faceless organization that wants to build a new world order.
Right. See that? Umbra is hope. Bring the system down and Umbra will protect you. Just take note of that, yeah? And of course you heard what you just said before, just as I paused it, right?
Take advantage of escalating civil unrest. They are known as Umbra, a faceless organization that wants to build a new world order. They claim to promote a new...
And you see how they had the dollar bill in the backdrop there as well. Did you see that? Had to show the one-eye symbolism, of course. And of course, you know that they like to play God over you with the money. Dollar equals 26, bank equals 26, God equals 26. Use 26 letters of the alphabet. Man created on the 26th verse, on the 6th day of creation in the Bible. They say there's 206 bones in the human body. Anatomy, skeleton, bones, grave and graveyard, 26 and prime 101 relationship. And more. But anyway.
Egalitarian utopia to gain popular support. While behind the scenes...
And what I was supposed to say was, that's why it says on the banknote, in God we trust.
Civil unrest. They are known as Umbra, a faceless organization that wants to build a new world order. They claim to promote an egalitarian utopia to gain popular support. While behind the scenes, Umbra organizes deadly terrorist attacks to generate even more chaos and weaken governments. At the cost of many innocent lives. Simultaneously, they have been hacking social media to discredit world leaders and rally people to their cause. Under immense pressure, world leaders have come together to authorize a new international cross-agency unit designed to combat Umbra. It is clear, playing by the rules will not win this fight. The leader of this unconventional squad will need to recruit elite soldiers from every corner of the world.
This unconventional
Playing by the
squad.
rules will not win this fight. The leader of this unconventional squad will need to recruit elite soldiers from every corner of the world, including the criminal underworld. As commander of this unprecedented squad, we need you to put an end to Umbra's campaign of chaos. Welcome to Tom Clancy's Elite Squad.
Tell me, do you see it too? The numbers. Tell me, do you see what I see again? Tell me, do you see it too? The numbers. Tell me, do you see what I see again? Stop.
Do you see the numbers too? Alright, so umbra, the fully shaded inner region of a shadow cast by an opaque object, especially the area on Earth or Moon experienced the total phase of an eclipse. An impenetrable umbra seemed to fill every inch of the museum. So basically shadow or darkness. Interesting, the Black Lives Matter, obviously black, shadow, and obviously shadow government. Alright, so here, I just want you to take note. If you don't know who George Soros is, look him up. But just look. Note the AE and the 55. Boule, 55 and 80. You see that? And umbra. It's basically a full house. Yeah? You seeing that? George Soros, 143. Black Lives Matter movement, 143. Of course, Scottish Rite Freemasonry, 143. Now the game, Ubisoft announces Tom Clancy's Elite Squad release date. No, this is the 13th of July, right? As well, we'll get to why that's important. So the launch, this launch worldwide on August 27th for iOS and Android devices. Yeah, so the 27th of August. We'll get to why that's important in one moment if you're not up to speed. So they had an event on the 12th of July. Interesting, and then this was in the news obviously the next day because they had a big event, but just interesting, of course, the timing, right? It was either they would have had the event on the 13th and then the news would have been the next day. Either way, they would have had something on the 13th. Why? I'll tell you why in one moment if you're not up to speed. Black History, 143. 62, George Soros, 62. Umbra is our hope, 73. You see? And 80. Like George Soros, Boule, and Umbra. Black History, 181. Umbra is our hope, 181. Are you seeing this? And 143 as well. And the reason why that's important, because of course slavery 42, nigger 42, or negro 42. And of course Black History Month in the UK is in the month of February. February is the only month in any cipher that will give you 42. Of course, Zionism, Jesuit, Masonry, Freemasonry, and Saturn equal 42. And again, the 42nd prime, 181. Umbra is our hope, and Black History. Go figure. Bring the system down. 93, 93, and 87 there with Black History Month. I note Black History Month with the 213 because, of course, we're going to get to it. Don't worry, the slides are coming up if you're not up to speed. Elite Squad 58. Of course, Freemasonry, Elite, Secret Society 58, Freemasonry 58, Rosicrucian 58. Freemasonic, funny enough, for this part of today's breakdown, because what we're dealing with to do with racism, look, Freemasonic 63, racism 63. Unbelievable. Now, I may as well say it now, but the slides are going to come up. So you had the 27th of August, right? Race 27, racism 27, as well as the 63. Again, Freemasonic 63. Black Lives Matter, BLM. When was it established? Remember, Black History Month 213, deaf, nigger, racism 213. Look, July 13th, go figure. And remember, race war 33. 33rd prime 137. Remember, Police People's Society 33. Oh look, from Black Lives Matter establishment date to the release of this is when? 6 weeks and 3 days, and an alternate span 45. Racism 45, ritual 45. And note when it came out, look, a numerology of 55. Unbelievable. George Soros, Boule, was it Umbra? Yeah, Umbra, Boule, George Soros, you see? same old hallmarks. I can't begin to tell you how many times I've seen these same numbers or a certain set of numbers for a given situation. Do you know what I mean? So each situation, you'll always get a specific set of numbers. So there you go. Racism 213. Black History Month 213. Deaf nigger. See? Deaf 25. Time deaf RIP 25. Murder 38. Nigger 38. Masonic 29. You see? Remember with the 38. Murder, death, kill, cancel, destroy. Found dead. Drowned. Collapse. Masonic. Killing 38. And time deaf RIP 25. Where did the music start? I have no idea. What number is this? 3. Okay. Where is he? Again, death 97, murder 79. Again, time death RIP 20 and 25. Again, look up the song by The Police called Murder by Numbers. Check out the movie with Sandra Bullock. Sandra Bullock equals 83. She done a movie, Murder by Numbers. So, Black History Month 213, Black Panther, and 69 and 48 like Race War. Go figure. Unbelievable. Again, the 213. Wow. Masonic 74, Killing 74. Also, Mind Control 61, the N-word 61, Obey 61. So again, the 13th of July, yeah? Unbelievable. We know about the 55, we spoke about that. And that's it. So yeah, feel free to look up some stuff with the boule. I was looking up, trying to find something to do with 1955. Don't know if it was just a number from a year from when somebody died from something maybe got established, or their age of death from their birth, or 5 weeks, 5 days, but there was something that came out so many months ago. But yeah, Alpha Phi Alpha, Sigma Pi Phi, all these Greek black fraternities. Again, this is where you got your Colin Kaepernicks, QEP Newton, Black Panthers, again the Hegelian dialect, problem, reaction, solution, again BLM, allow me. And remember, they put you on lockdown 119, mental health 119. And actually, isn't, hold up. Yeah, and look at that, the 171st prime, you see Black Lives Matter leaves 171 days in the year. The prime relationship is 1019, George Floyd 119, you see, drop the 0, 1019, with the prime 171. With the prime of 171, 1019, drop the 0, so George Floyd 119. Remember they had the protest in London, walking up to the US Embassy, which equals 119. Again, mental health 119. Welfare, as in checking on your welfare or whatever, welfare 119. Suicide 119. State of mind 171. Mood swing 119. And there is more that goes with that, but Right, that is it. I think that was a quick solid decode. I'll catch you on the next one, which should be, I might do another one today, but tomorrow obviously I'm going to try and get ready. The following on, Black Lives Matter, Black Panther, Chadwick Boseman. All right guys, homeless.